Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hey guys, I'm Lady Boss Coach Ace.
And welcome to the Ace and Rich live quarantine stream. Quarantine?
What the hell?
Quarantine?
Quarantine, man.
Quarantine stream.
I know. It's a word that we really don't want to say, but we're getting used to it.
Yeah, we're getting used to it. Yeah. So, but it's all for good reason.
Yes. And is it still morning or is it afternoon this time? Well, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are in the world watching the live stream.
Yes.
Let us know in the chat where you actually are seeing us live. Quarantine from what state or what country, right?
What did I say? Hornstein?
You did say that.
That's funny. Oh my God.
You know we're going to need a coffee after this.
I think we need a coffee.
I think we're going to need a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care what it looks like out there. I'm still going out there and getting it.
Oh, it's raining.
As long as you're within 6 feet of people.
Yeah.
Make it 12. Okay.
Yeah, I heard something about now 13 or something. What's up with that?
Anytime they tell me stay a certain amount, I'm going to double it.
Didn't I tell you that it was more than 6?
I'm telling you.
I told you it was more than 6 feet.
Yeah.
I said, I'm staying like double that.
I'm like, look, just stay the hell away from me. That's all.
Here we go.
Mask and no mask.
Hey, Norman G, what's happening? Angeline, welcome.
Hey, Angeline, good to see you. Rhonda, hey, what's
going
up?
on? Lordy.
Mark Brown.
Mark Brown. Salute to you, my friend.
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely. So be sure to share this live. I mean, where else anybody's going to go? We're all at home, right? So go ahead and share this quarantine live stream. Let them know you're watching your mentors, your coaches, people that you follow, Ace and Rich.
Your friends.
That's right. And then we're going to be sharing some awesome information with you guys today because we want to talk about something really, really important. And let's get a powwow, let's get a chat going on here, right?
Well, I'm really excited about today's live because we haven't gone live this early in a while.
No, we haven't.
And it's nice to to come out and just.
Well, you know why we don't go early? Because we're always busy doing stuff outside and stuff.
I know. A lot of stuff going on as well.
But now they got us on lockdown.
Lockdown.
We can't go nowhere.
Exactly. So, and I wanted to do this live. I came to Ace. I'm like, hey, babe, let's go live early today.
Yeah.
I saw a post on Facebook that I was inspired by that I wanted, for you to elaborate a little bit on what you wrote today, because, I don't know if you guys know, below this video, there's like a post that she did, right? And I wanted to just create a live about it because I thought it was a powerful post. And I'm thinking back to when you first started, how you didn't really know Facebook. All you did was like, go out there and prospect people.
I really did not know Facebook. No.
All you really did was, prospect people on the streets and, build your traditional network marketing business. And, to see you actually come this far.
I was a rebel.
I mean, I might have coached you, I might have mentored you, but this has nothing to do with me. No. This is something that, you develop your own skill sets with this. And I mean, I might have pushed you and nudged you as far as that mindset stuff, but it all pays off in the end, right? So
it does.
By you, with this post that you wrote, it really excited me to really share it with everybody today because, and I'm going to have you elaborate on it because it's important because you wrote this.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, who else is here? Clinton Lloyd Richardson, what's happening?
Hey, Clinton, all the way in South Africa.
South Africa.
Quarantined in South Africa.
Yes, South Africa.
Yes.
Right.
Where else are you guys quarantined at? I need to see some more people here before we dive into this content. I mean, we got some good stuff to talk about here. But I ain't speaking until I get some more people.
Oh, we got more peeps. Yeah.
There should be no reason. There should be some more people. Share this thing out. Start a watch party.
Everybody sleeping?
Maybe they're sleeping in.
Everybody start a watch party. Start a watch party. Let's have a party.
We definitely need to get out and start off the Monday with some good spirits, positive, positivity all the way around.
Yes, absolutely.
Yesterday was Easter.
Yeah, and and my mom was here. That was nice.
Yes, that was nice.
She came over with her mask.
No, we haven't seen her in a while, but at least she had a mask on.
Yeah, she came over with her mask.
Except she can't, eat food with the mask on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right? And, you can't have your Easter eggs and you can't eat your Easter dinner with the mask on. You gotta take it off the table.
but that was really nice.
Yeah.
And it was just we spend Easter together.
Yeah, we cooked together in the kitchen, me and her.
Yeah, that was really cool. And my mom, when she makes I'll say it in English and then I'll say it in Spanish. It's rice with pigeon peas. Right? And in Spanish it's called arroz con gandules. All right. Yes, I can speak Spanish.
What's up, Latinos?
Okay. I may look, not Latin, but trust me, I can speak Latin. So, it was a great time, and it was nice to see you in the kitchen with Mom and making food and stuff. It reminds me of the very beginning, like when we first met. I remember, when I drove 4.5 hours to meet you for the first time with my mom, and you were making, you and your mom and my mom were making arroz con gandule, right?
Yep, Spanish rice.
Spanish rice with pigeon peas.
Yep.
And I think we made some pernil. some
roast pork shoulder,
Yeah.
fried plantains. Guys, I'm gonna make y'all hungry if I'm talking like this.
Yeah. So it was nice to see.
And a salad.
Right. But at this time, it was just your mom and my mom cooking.
Yes, it was.
You were taking care of Angel.
Yes.
He was running around like, right around the house. And then now it's kind of cool. Fast forward, how many years later?
10.
You know?
Going on 10.
Oh, I know.
Come June,
Yeah.
it would be 10.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years. Yeah.
And I'm seeing, you and my mom cooking in the kitchen together. That was pretty cool. That was awesome. And I couldn't have had a better Easter.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah,
awesome.
Exactly. It was very special time for us to celebrate. We prayed, we celebrated Easter together.
Yep.
And it was my first attempt at making an Instant Pot corned beef.
Yeah, but you made it with I don't like corn. I'm not a corned beef person.
He kept saying, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. Angelique, he was saying, I'm not gonna eat it. I don't like corned beef. It stinks.
My last experience on that corned beef was horrible.
Yeah.
Let you know. But this one was like outstanding. And
I aced it. You did it right. You gotta give it up. Right. I threw it down in the kitchen.
That was good. I know.
Yeah.
She had some magic sauce on there. Okay. It was really, really good. Hey, Jerry West, how you doing, bud?
Yeah. Hey, Jerry.
Welcome to the corn.
You did it again. Quarantine.
Why did I say that?
I don't know.
Steam.
Steam. But anywho, go ahead.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was really good, and I don't usually eat that kind of stuff, but it was so good that I had seconds, and it was just a great day, and I hope you guys had a great Easter yourselves.
Yes.
And you enjoyed your, being with your family. If you're all quarantined together in the house, all huddled up,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome, and but let's get to the content.
Yeah. So
because I'm really excited about what you were talking about here.
Yeah.
We're 19 days in the quarantine.
Day 19. Can y'all believe it? 19 days in the house this long.
And you were talking about it feels like a setback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels like a setback.
Well, I was speaking in the sense of, of these guys. I was speaking in the sense of these guys because I was thinking of them.
All about you. It's all about you.
We're always thinking about you guys, and I'm thinking about what's going on through your heads. Like psychologically, what are we thinking about when it comes to being this long, not being able to do anything like you normally do in your regular routine, or not doing anything at all when you first started, in like some kind of a project or an online venture that you just started. And then you kind of sit back, go, damn, I blew up so much time. And now I'm forced to stay home. So I got no choice but to focus on getting things going here.
This is true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking about when I wrote that post. So if you guys haven't seen or read the post this morning, be sure to do that underneath this video. It's right below.
Not right now. We're in a live.
Not right now. Yeah.
When you have your own time.
But as painful as it might be for many people, it may or may not affect you. Some people are enjoying the quarantine, and I speak for them. And I also am speaking for other people who are disgusted by it, and they just don't want to be quarantined. Okay, how many of y'all, listen, can relate to this? There are family members that love each other very much, and they would love to be with them every single day. I have that blessing. But then there are people that can't stand each other, and y'all quarantine for 19 days.
Oh man.
Holla.
That's brutal. That is brutal.
Y'all gonna kill each other. I seen some TikTok videos of these families, okay? So I know. They're gonna kill each other like this thing better lift up, or I'm gonna end up in jail with freaking COVID.
Right, but you know what though? Some people,
yeah,
some families love each other so much,
yeah,
that they're doing that crazy TikTok dance.
Yeah, they're doing that. That is the dumbest dance.
How's it go?
Listen, I know what the ghetto hokey pokey looked like, man, but that was,
pokey?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. But listen, though, here's the thing, right? That this is where I was thinking about my inspiration of how to write this post from a perspective that teaches a business lesson. And we all can learn from our past experiences some business lessons, and being quarantined kind of gives you time to think.
Even if you have, even if you have experience and you're more advanced, it goes for that person too.
It gives you to think. Yeah. So, I was thinking about how people actually started a project or, haven't done anything in a while, and now they're being forced to be quarantined. They have no idea where to begin.
Yeah, that's true.
They have no idea where to begin. They're just letting this whole distraction derail them from their attention to staying
Yeah.
focused on what they really need to accomplish
Yeah.
in order to get results in their online business.
And we want everybody to remain safe too. I mean,
Right.
you know, even if you go out there, guys, you know,
Yeah.
be sure to wear, you know, some kind of protection, a mask. You know, I mean, just the other day, she hasn't been out. I took her out for finally, you know, for a ride.
Yeah.
And
I rarely go out.
I went to Walmart
Mm-mm.
and, you know, we were sitting in the car and I had her put on, you know, the mask, and she didn't put on the mask. She's like, you know what? I'm not going to go in. I'm seeing all these people with masks on. It's freaking me out. I feel like I live in the Twilight Zone. It's a whole new reality. And I think the reality really set in for Ace because she hasn't been out.
Mm-mm.
And then when we went out the other day, she saw everybody just like look different, right? Not what you're used to looking at.
Yes.
In this country.
Yes.
And so I went in. I had my N95 mask on. I went in, grabbed a few things, came back out. And then from there, we went on the way home. We had to stop at a different supermarket.
Yeah.
But this time I had to, you know, wear the mask and come in because it's a smaller one, less people, you know.
Right.
And when we went in there, she didn't realize the work that I had to go through on Friday when I went shopping because I had to wear the mask the whole time.
On Good Friday, he had to go out
Okay.
for the family and go grocery
And
shopping.
I went to several places that day.
Yes.
And
Cross town.
she didn't realize.
Long drive.
I know, right? She didn't realize how hard
Mhm.
it was for me to wear that mask for the whole time
Right.
because I couldn't barely breathe in that mask. Because
Yeah.
if you wear a true N95 mask,
You can't breathe.
you can breathe a little bit, but
Like shallow.
yeah, you have to really walk slowly.
Yeah.
You can't like, you know, go fast because you'll
Mm.
overexert yourself
You will.
because you know when you're breathing inside the mask.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually wore the mask for the first time in our supermarket
Yeah.
in a local town
The
here.
first time I put that N95 mask on, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that it's just like a regular mask.
So I told her, I said, make sure you don't walk fast.
Mm-mm.
I want you to walk slow, pace yourself.
Yeah.
And she didn't listen. Jersey girl, stubborn. You know. She started walking. She's like, I can't breathe.
I'm like, can I take
can't
this
breathe.
shit off, please? Because I do not want to wear this. This thing
Yeah.
is suffocating.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
it's like that.
I
So
don't like it. Yeah.
so I want, you know, for the people that are not going out, but your loved ones are going out for you,
Yep.
I want you guys to appreciate them for what they're doing
Yes.
because it is a job. It is
really
a job just to go out and wear that mask and you know and be out there for over an hour at a time. You know, and then I told her to, you know, you were walking fast and you started like breathing heavy. She got scared.
Listen, I'm 5 foot. I walk fast.
She wanted to lift the mask up.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
do not lift the mask
It got
up.
to a point where I
Yeah.
was like, put my thumb under here. I'm like, I need to breathe. And
Yeah.
he was like, whatever
No.
you do, don't lift that mask all
Don't
the
lift
way
mask
up. You know, you're sick.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
in this small town here, and keep in mind it's harder when it's a small town. It's more dangerous
It is.
because we have over 1,000 cases now. Massachusetts got
Yeah.
almost 25,000 cases now.
Yes.
So it's growing. Like we're next on New York, you know, after New York. So we're getting our peak
Right.
pretty soon.
right.
So I told her don't take that mask off because she had it on, she couldn't breathe. And then I said just walk slow. And when she walked slow, then she started breathing again. She was fine. But you know, just to let you know, it's not easy to wear that mask and go shopping and keep it
No.
on for a long period of time.
You don't know what
So-
what you asking for
Yeah.
when you realize that everybody's high in demand for an N95 mask.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You don't know what to expect when you put that mask on yourself, and I don't recommend putting that mask on your children that are young. Very, very young children, because they don't know what to do with a mask like that. It can stop them from breathing really
Yeah.
properly. But for an adult knows about control breathing, so they
Yeah.
can control the breathing. But you have to really be mindful of these masks. And if you have to use them with caution. Be prepared with breathing shallow if you walk too fast, and also realize that try not to wear them all day because you know that can also give you a headache. I started noticing that with you when you came back after wearing it the whole half of the day.
I was
just half the day he was exhausted and he was just like having headaches.
I was when I got home from that day on Friday,
Yeah.
I was so exhausted, guys, because you're breathing a little bit differently when it comes to wearing that mask.
Yes.
And if you ever wore a true 95 mask with a filter,
Right.
you'll know where I'm coming from.
Yes.
And when I got home, I was so heavily exhausted, from carrying groceries with the mask and, moving, just from one store to the other. And that I was just like out of it that day. Okay.
Yeah.
So, we all go through our challenges, right?
We do,
We all
we
go
do.
through our challenges, and we're all dealing with our own thing
Right.
right now in this tough time. And but we have the ability to change things
We do.
when it comes to being home.
Yes.
Now I'm used to being home,
Mhm.
because I don't have a job anymore, and this is what I do 100%, full time, and and successfully, and very grateful for that. But I can tell you that, about this post, what you said really just hit home to me.
Yeah.
It
And,
really
and there's
did.
a lot of people that, may not be in business, but they feel that they've had some kind of setback. And a setback is basically, by definition, something that you were doing really good at, very beginning. And then all of a sudden something interrupted. It disrupted the pattern. The pattern got interrupted somehow,
That's a
some
major
way.
pattern interruption.
And if this is
Yeah.
being quarantined for this long, and God knows how long it's going to be, even longer, you have to be really like awake right now at this point. By 19th day, by the 5th day, everybody should have been woke. But there's some people that take longer, and some people are already on point. They're on this since day one.
Yeah.
Me and Rich have been on this prior to day one. When we got the news about all of this, Rich was on it. Rich was watching it. He was following it. He called it a pandemic before it even happened. Once they said that, I was ready to go.
Well, it was because when I was following this for a while,
Yeah,
all the way up to like the beginning of January, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, what's going on? How come nothing's being done? You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was because the information that was coming out of Asia
Mhm.
was being covered up and it was being lied. So it didn't seem like it was a big deal,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
I
yes.
knew it was a big deal right from the
Yes.
get-go.
Mhm.
I saw people create lives and say, this is just another flu. Don't worry about it. God will protect you, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-mm.
And I'm like, yes, God will protect you, but God don't want you to be stupid either.
That's
okay?
right.
So
The Lord ain't raised no fools.
that's why when we came out with our live the first time,
Mhm.
we said, guys, be very, very careful. This is not your typical flu. This is totally different.
Exactly.
Okay. And we knew what was going to happen. We were going to be bunkered down. I had a feeling.
It was coming down.
And luckily for us, we're used to being bunkered down unless we travel, right?
Right.
But being bunkered down for us, we know how to focus and be really clear about our objectives, what we need to do.
Yes. Yeah.
So guys, if you're brand new and maybe you've been doing it for a while and you're struggling and you're trying to figure out like, hey man, what do I do? How do I get started?
Right,
Or how do I have the results that I haven't been getting because I've been
Yeah.
doing this for a while and I still have to work? You know what I mean? When this is all over, you have to still go back to work. And
Yeah.
think about this psychologically.
Yes.
In your mind, you're thinking, oh my God, I have to go back to work sooner or later. Do I want to go back to work? Because I'm afraid.
Exactly.
I'm afraid because nobody really knows what's going on as far as the virus, do they? I mean, you're getting mixed messages from different people.
Nobody knows.
Nobody really knows.
Let's
the truth.
leave it at that,
Yeah.
because you're going to get mixed messages from conspiracy theorists
Yeah.
who've been talking about things since day
Oh no,
one.
5G causes the coronavirus. You guys hear that one?
Yeah. And then
Of course
who's to
ridiculous.
blame for the coronavirus and everything? Listen, bottom line is it's affecting you.
Yeah.
It's affecting your friends. It's affecting your family
Your
members.
lifestyle,
It's
everything.
taken some things from you, between your income being dropped from where it was to zero, or literally not helping you at this moment with your existing health problems, and it's making it far worse. Like, I don't like to put this kind of a thing out there and talk negative, but this thing has literally had us lose people.
Yeah.
People died,
Yeah.
you
They're
know,
so dying
not
right.
just team members
every
in
day.
our business, but we had lost people who had relatives on our team lose close mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, okay, great grandmothers,
Yeah.
great grandfathers passed away from just this.
And one thing I'm looking at the comments here. June says, I heard this may be a weapon in chemical warfare. I'm going to give you my opinion on that because I've been doing a lot of research myself, and I don't have any proof, but here's the thing how I feel about that, June, and you'll probably relate to this, is that if it wasn't a bioweapon, why would they try to hide everything, right? And even today, they're still trying to get over there. International community trying to get over there to find out what we can do to help them to figure out what it really truly is. And they're still backing off and saying, hey, we don't want you here, right? We don't want you to help us. We don't want you to try to figure out what it is. Okay, so I truly believe, and I agree with you, June, I do believe it's a bioweapon. That's just my opinion. Okay, there's no proof where it came from as far as the web markets. And they're saying now that the first few cases were not coming out of Wuhan. Just to let you know.
See?
So, yeah.
But anywho,
Go ahead.
okay. So, like I said, we lost family members and friends, and God bless, our close family members are okay. Nobody's infected in our side of the family. On my side, New Jersey, it's got a lot of cases over there, but I'm keeping tabs on my mother. I'm keeping tabs on my brothers.
Yeah, Jersey's over 50,000.
I got a brother in Florida. He's a construction worker. He does building and painting and remodeling and stuff. He's still working.
Yeah, but
and he's not affected.
Jersey has over 50,000 cases now.
Yep.
And the fact is, what's great about your family in Jersey is they don't go nowhere.
They don't.
They're
homebodies. My parents, got one side of my parents.
Homebodies.
They stay home.
Yeah. So
they don't go out much.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's how come I'm used to this. I'm like, quarantine for me is like a part of life. But I'm used to this. It's like you got to give me something to go out and travel. But here's the thing, though: your side of family, your mother.
Yeah.
We're keeping tabs on your mother.
Yeah. And my uncle's on the live too.
And your uncle
is on the live.
Also, hello,
Pepito. Hey, Pepito.
Yep.
I call him Pepito.
And it's very important that if they have pre-existing conditions, they stay away from going outside as much as possible.
Oh God, yeah. And they can't be without any protection either.
They cannot.
Yeah.
They cannot.
Yeah, because they're.
Yes.
Here's the problem. Like they're saying there's mixed messages as far as like how long it stays in the air. Some people say 3 hours. Some people say 13 hours.
Right.
Nobody really knows.
Right. Exactly.
So just protect yourself.
Yes. But here's the thing, though. We ordered some masks from the company that we market for. And we have quite a couple of packages coming, and we're waiting for them so that we can give them to our family members.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have that advantage where you have a bundle of masks and you can spare some, give them to the people who can't get masks and give it to them so they can use it. At least they have something.
Yeah.
Again, the mask is not meant to prove anything, to say you're never going to get infected. You can still get infected with the mask. Yes, you can.
If you're not careful.
The point is you need to take precautions.
Yep.
It's better to go out there than listen to the dumb asses that are telling you to go out there without any protection. And I call them dumb asses because they literally feel like they are invincible and they think they're not going to get sick. And then here we are hearing campaigns from not just celebrities, but actual people, okay, rich and poor, doesn't matter, telling you they're sitting in their deathbed right now. Do not go out and stay inside because I'm stuck up here to a ventilator. I could barely breathe. I don't know when I'm going to take my last breath right now. And you're still going out there farting around with your life. Hey, you want to throw away your life? Go ahead. Head over to Walmart. You can catch the thing very easily. Tell you right now.
Some people just don't listen.
They just don't listen. Okay? I'm just telling you.
So let's talk about let's say you're brand new, you just started a business right now.
Right.
And you've never done this before. Like where do you begin? Should be the question, right?
Right. If you've had a setback right now in your life, if you feel there's nowhere to go, you're stuck, you're stagnant, your business literally just took a dive and you want to start over, but you want to do it right this time.
Yeah.
You want to do it right this time. You want to have the right tools, the right resources, the right systems, and the right processes and mentorship in place this time, so you don't literally fall back to where you were before and do the same thing all over again, right? Because you didn't get any results, right? Who here feels like that? Let me see in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like that, what I just said, if you had been there, if you could relate to what I'm saying, where you literally had a business and things were going great, maybe the rug got pulled from underneath you, maybe perhaps, things were going great and literally just what happened? Quarantine has affected you. The pandemic is affecting your business. You're not making any sales. No customers are coming through the door now. Nobody's clicking on your websites. Nobody's visiting your blog. Nobody is literally giving you any attention whatsoever on any of your Facebook posts. Yeah. Your Facebook and social media posts, including your YouTube channel, is dry. And when everybody's home, it's still dry. Who can relate? Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. I'll tell you right now, our Facebook is not dry. Our YouTube is not dry. Why? Why is that, people? How come Ace and Rich, who are in quarantine, still are able to produce results each and every day? Mm-hmm. How come we are able to get high engagement on our posts in social media, on our videos, in our emails, still get open?
And clicks.
And clicks.
And buyers.
And we still make sales and get buyers. We want that for you. We definitely want that for you. So don't look at this setback as, you know, the end all be all. It's over. The end of the world. The sky is falling. Okay. Armageddon is here. Okay. Don't look at it like that. That's being negative right now. You need to look at this in a positive perspective, because in every war, there's always going to be triumph. There is going to be a victory that is going to happen.
I'm glad you said the word war, because for me, I feel this is a new kind of war.
It is a new kind of war.
Yeah.
If we look at the Great Depression, when that happened, at the Great Depression, the people that were smart created businesses around the problems that were happening and affecting the Great Depression.
To lift others up.
That's right.
Yep.
And they still made money.
Yep.
It wasn't a bad thing. It was a positive thing that happened. Listen to me now. That created opportunity for them.
Yes.
Right now, there are many people scattered about across the world trying to figure out how to get out of this mess so they can still put food on the damn table.
Yep.
Okay.
Just gonna get water.
And be able to pay their bills. And they're doing it by being resourceful and figuring out, well, I'm stuck at home. I've got this laptop. I've got this mobile device, or I've got a computer sitting here that I barely even touched. And I want to go online and learn how to make money. Because I heard through the grapevine that people can make money online. But how? How do we make money online? How do we literally change our lives? How do I look like that girl or that guy sitting on the beach that goes and travels everywhere? When this thing is getting ready to finesse itself and we finally come to a solution and people are getting better and we have a new way of living, it is not going to be normal. It's going to be different.
Oh yeah, this will forever change our perception.
Even when you travel, will be different.
It'll be totally different.
It'll be different for everybody.
Yeah.
You need to.
This is like when you came to me, or when you turned to me when we were sitting in the Walmart parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "Come on, let's go." And you looked out there, and I turned to you. I go, "That's our new reality right now."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was the moment she was just like, "I'm staying right here."
Yeah.
Right. It's that fear of like sensing the changes that are happening right now. You can feel it in the air.
Yes.
We're not living in the same planet that we used to just
not.
a few months ago.
We are not. We are not.
And we could play the blame game and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's not worth it to argue with people.
The only blame that I put is on not the Chinese people. It's not their fault.
No.
It's the government of China that held back information to help other countries out. That's the only blame I put. That's why everybody, there's a new hashtag coming out now. They're calling it not the China virus. They're calling it the CCP virus. So,
CCP, hashtag CCP.
That's right.
Put it in the chat.
CCP virus.
So yeah. I want to talk about how we're going to get out of this situation, because right now everybody needs help.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, even leaders that have done great, they're being affected.
Oh yeah.
Leaders that have been in all different network marketing opportunities, to the leaders that are in different affiliate and e-com programs. Even Bitcoin.
People are scared.
They're scared.
People are scared.
They're frightened. They have no idea. They don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And you know what? I kind of got to say this, but that's a good thing. It's about damn time you've been taken out of your comfort zone. Now, listen to me. If we don't get taken out of our comfort zone, we will never be able to grow.
And that's the thing I talked about. Like, unless your back's against the wall, you're not going to budge.
You're not.
Unfortunately, it's the way our mind thinks. It's the way it's wired.
Yes.
We know we're supposed to be doing certain things, but normally we don't do it and take massive action unless our back's against the wall, right? When we get uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. And because now everyone has no choice, but now they're getting uncomfortable.
Exactly.
I guarantee you now, there's been an uptick, like work from home now, right? If
you look at the Google Trends, when you search Google, you will see there are certain keywords that are trending very, very high. A lot of it is geared towards the home-based business industry.
Yeah.
And the home-based business industry has different, think of the home-based business industry as the umbrella, and there's different charms underneath the umbrella.
Yes.
These charms are the different keywords that are being searched out right now. And those are related to how to make money online or working from home. This is what's trending right now, ladies and gentlemen. And you've got to understand, where are you in the middle of all of this?
Yes.
Where do you fit in? How do you capitalize right now in the land of opportunity? Right now, this is the time to strike.
Yeah.
This is the time to
Right now.
strike.
And we're not saying it in a way like, oh, well, you know, capitalize on.
No,
you know,
don't listen to the people that say, oh, it's time to get rich.
Yeah.
It's time to get rich. This is the way you get rich. You know, go invest, go buy some stocks because they're down.
No.
Listen, let's be wise about this.
It's really more about lifting other people up right now.
Exactly.
When they have a lot of fear, they're scared.
Exactly.
They don't know what to do, but you come along and you can share something to help them grow.
Exactly.
That right there is just, you can't put a price tag on something like that, because that one person that, you know, that you touched can completely change their lives from what you shared. And then they'll forever be grateful because of the fact that they don't have to go back to work and feel that fear. Could you imagine? Like, I'm thinking about it right now. Like if I didn't work as hard as I do, or as smart as I do, I say smart because I work smarter, not harder. But I mean, think about this. I cringe at the thought, if I was still working in this situation that we're in right now, because I would have to go back to work at Best Buy, walk between those doors, and I know for a fact that virus will spread like nothing.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times I came home with a flu, a cold, a bug, because everybody is all intertwined together. And we have people coming in from all over the world. I had customers come in from China. I have customers come in from Hawaii. I have customers come in from Sweden.
Yes.
Jamaica, all over the world. Okay. And I've developed great relationships with these people. But like anything, like any bug, any cold, any virus, any flu,
can't see
can
it.
be spread so easily.
It's a bacteria. That's what it'll do.
I mean, right now, look at Best Buy. Best Buy is doing curbside service. Like, could you? I never thought in a million years I would see that. Like, you go order something, curbside service, go pick it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want to take a chance because it's that bad now of what's happening.
Or if you want to buy a vehicle, now the dealerships will bring the car to your house
and you can
do the paperwork right there.
Or if you're too far away, they'll meet you at like a Walmart. Yes, I've heard this. They'll meet you at the Walmart and they'll bring the car there with the paperwork and do everything literally right there. It is crazy.
This is
what's
different.
Happening.
This is a new normal.
It's a whole new normal.
So who here would like to learn how to get unstuck and literally turn their setback into their comeback? Put in the chat. Say, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Let me put it in the chat. How serious are you? Because you got to be serious about this. When you make a decision,
yes,
it's a decision. That's all it is. There's no definition. It's a decision.
Well, the decision means you made a commitment.
You do.
Yeah. Once you make a decision,
it's a decision, man. And you stick with it and you don't falter. Because if you do, you're letting yourself down.
Yeah.
You're letting yourself down.
Yeah.
You know, don't forget, even though you're letting yourself down, there are people watching you. And you know what? You're letting their ideal of what you are down as well. Because they want to be like you. They want to have that success story like you. They want to have the results like you. But you cannot change the world.
No.
But you can change one person's world.
Yeah.
One person at a time.
One person at a time.
One person at a time. So who's there? Who's here with me? I'm coming back. I'm coming. Norma Jean says, I'm coming back. Yes, you are.
That's right.
You're coming back. That's right. Who else wants to make a comeback? Take your setback wherever you are in your life right now, in your business situation, wherever you are in your financial situation, and it's setting you back. If you still have to go back to work when this thing goes over, you should be saying, I am coming back.
That's right. And you know, that's a powerful 2-word, I am.
I am.
It's such a powerful
yes,
powerful words.
I am coming back.
Yeah.
And declare it. Speak it into existence. Put the vibration out there. The universe right now is so highly frequent right now at this point. Why? Can't nobody outside messing with it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They said that.
Everybody is in act of like universal, how do I say this?
Alignment.
It's alignment with the frequency.
Yeah.
And you want to read the path of enlightenment. Everybody all agree on earth. It's the same thing. We're all praying for each other. We're all like thinking about similar things. It's a heightened awareness. It's a different type of frequency,
beautiful
different
thing.
energy.
It's a
I got one of my
beautiful thing.
girls in here who's very close to the energy frequency, and she tells me, she's like, I'm really connected. She's like, I'm very connected,
Yeah.
and I feel I am connected too. So what I'm telling you is when you say I am coming back, speak it into existence and say, yes, I declare
Yeah.
I am coming back. I am coming back, and I'm coming back. And now you need the right guidance of how to come back.
Well, why is that word so powerful? I am.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that word so powerful? It's like, when you hear that, when you say I am, that really speaks into existence of who you are. Very powerful.
So let's talk to them about how to do it, Rich.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. So for those of you who are serious, who said, I'm coming back, we're going to show you how to come back.
Okay. Over here.
There's something really special going on with Rich and myself that we want to share with each and every one of you. And you can watch the replay to get all the details about it later. But it's very important you understand that this weekend we have a live virtual event happening, not just one day, 2 days, Super Saturday and Sunday. It is really important that you understand that in order to attend this event, you must purchase a ticket. Unlike going to a hotel meeting where you have to buy a plane ticket and go and purchase your plane ticket and then fly out.
And a hotel.
And a hotel.
And food.
And pay for meals. Okay. And some meals can be expensive depending where the event is.
And we know.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay. And then on top of that, what else?
I mean, just the fact of getting information from not just one person, but from like multiple people.
Right. You pretty much spent a pretty good amount of money invested into going to a live event. But since we are quarantined, we're not going anywhere. We're going to be at home pretty much. So how do we take a live event and bring it to your living room? How do we do that? Through virtual technology.
Yep.
We are able to do and stream a live event just like we would be talking on stage, me and Rich, for the company that we represent for. We're literally going to be speakers this weekend for Super Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to share the virtual live event with over 30 other speakers. We have so much talent, skill, and knowledge and experience in the industry of making money online. We've all collaborated together to bring to you this valuable content, this information.
It's an online event like no other.
It's an online event running from April 18th to the 19th. You definitely want to get your ticket and go, okay? This event is actually created by the founder of Heal. This company is unlike any other company. It is totally unique in itself. It has a huge following. There are lots of affiliates in here. Lots of customers use the products. They're physical products and digital products here in the company that's being offered. But at the same time, there are people here that want to learn how to grow a successful online business.
Exactly. And if you look right here, the tickets are discounted right now. All right. We do not want to pay $497 for a ticket. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's still a pretty good price for what we pay for to go live events. But if you can get it for $197,
you're saving 60% off of these tickets just going forward. So if you don't want to spend $497, get your ticket right now while the cost is low for $197, because that price is going to go up. Yes, it's going to go up to $297 on April 17th and run through April 19th, and then it's going to go up to the regular price, $497.
Right. So be sure to reserve your seat. Click the button right here. Okay. It'll take you to the secure page. And then once you go to that page, you put your credit card details in, get your...
You could start your business online and leveraging all the experience and knowledge and wisdom from all the speakers that are going to be here. And we got some great speakers, not just us. We've got some great speakers lined up for you that we've collaborated with and put together. We're talking 6 and 7, as high as 8 figures, okay? As high as 8 figures growing this business. Literally. I mean, it's amazing. And on top of that, if that wasn't enough, when you take action right now and grab your 60% off, not 40% off like some tickets, okay? Yeah. 60% off ticket, okay? Before that timer, that little clock that's on that page expires, you're going to get our bonus That's right. Me and Rich collaborated and we created an exclusive bonus for you. And we have a couple bonuses. Why don't you tell them about the bonuses?
Yes, we do. Well, the first bonus is we're going to give you exclusive access to ACE Facebook Makeover Training to help you actually make over your whole Facebook and make sure that it is set up for marketing. And not only that, but also turn it into a marketing machine. Because we don't want to just, have just a Facebook page, right? Because just a Facebook page doesn't really reveal results. It's all about the dynamics and how it comes together for you to grow your Facebook marketing.
Yes.
Now, how do we know that? It's because we've dominated Facebook over the years.
Exactly. So you'll get access to my personal training. It's called ACE's Facebook Makeover. You're going to get that valued at $297. Yours when you purchase your ticket today, actually right now. You can go there now and click the link.
That's right.
The link is provided. Rich, you provided the link there. You're also going to get Rich's training. He's got, what do you got?
I actually have something that I only bring this out sometimes, but this time I'm bringing it out special because I don't like to reveal this too much, but I usually do it just for the team. But even if you're on the team or not on the team, you're going to get this. Okay. It's going to be my 5,000 emails bonus, meaning that one of the problems I get from a lot of people is that, well, what do I say? Like, what kind of emails do I send out? I said, well, you're not going to have that problem because I'm going to give you 5,000 emails for you to work with. Think about there's only 365 days a year in the calendar a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 5,000 emails.
Year.
So you repeat these emails like every single year. And then I got to remember what happened last year, right? So you have emails pretty much for life. So you have 5,000 emails for your marketing, and you don't have to wonder what to write ever again. And that value is $497.
Yes, and not only that, but we have one more bonus we couldn't refuse to give you because we know a lot of people really love Rich's list building mastery program.
Yeah, we have a list building mastery program that I put together that has helped people literally become list building badasses, which I'm so impressed with the results that are happening. And also, not only that, but I also teaching them about traffic, when it comes to this list building program.
Right.
And I don't really usually do this, but there is a lot of junk traffic out there. If you guys haven't noticed, you have to be very, very careful about when you purchase traffic on the internet, because you're going to find that the majority of places that you get traffic from, like, most of them in Udemy are just horrible and trash. But there's a select few out there that are real traffic and real leads.
But here's the thing, though. In order to participate and get your coaching for list building mastery, they have to pay $997.
True. And well, to get that, traffic source I'm going to give.
So what if you guys, instead of paying $997 because, you're going to get the ticket, why don't we just give them a little slice of what you teach?
Well, yeah, of course.
So what we have for you is a bonus called Rich Guzman's Top 3 Secrets Traffic Sources that make sales over and over like clockwork, valued at $497. And that's a lot better.
Well, think about it. My point is understanding what traffic is real and what traffic is not.
Yes.
Because you want to get real leads, right? You don't want to get fake leads and bots, right?
Right.
So I'll give you my top 3 secret traffic sources that I use every single time without fail, like clockwork.
Awesome. Yep. Awesome. And you'll learn from their top secrets, the people that are going to be speaking, as well as ourselves, our simple yet effective follow-up strategies with our buyers and our leads. What are we doing? What are we saying? You're going to learn top earner daily routines. How do you work out your day? I mean, obviously we're quarantined, right? But how do we space out our day? Like, the day can go by fast if you don't know what you're doing, right? So you got to be productive, how to be consistent. We're going to talk about a lot of that stuff there, all that and more. And you're going to learn simple action steps to take you from becoming like a top earning, not just a regular marketer, but like what we call a super affiliate with this program. Amazing what we're doing here. Absolutely amazing what we're doing here. Also, you get to find out one of the biggest problems why people are actually struggling to make money online, period. Right, Rich?
There's a lot of people struggling online, but the reason why they struggle is because things are always changing on the internet.
Yeah.
And when we can stay on top of things and figure out what's working better than what did last year or the year before, then we always stay on top of the game. We always stay on top of what's truly working to keep us moving forward, right?
Exactly.
Just like the economy, it's always shifting. Look what's happening now. We never even thought in a million years that we'd be like quarantined in our home, right? The economy is completely changed right now, and it will forever change for a while. Just like marketing is always changing.
Exactly. So obviously information is only powerful when you effectively take it, learn it, and put some kind of an action to it. So it's called execution. You have to execute upon what is being given. You can buy your ticket and you could attend the event, but what good is it going to do for you if you do nothing with it? Right? All this great information from people. I mean, in total, if I were to tally up how much everybody has made, we're talking millions. Okay.
Yeah.
In collaboration, every single individual has made 6, 7, as high as 8 figures alone online in the online marketing space with affiliate marketing. And you get to learn all our secrets. And we're doing it right in your living room. Right? You can be in your pajamas eating your own popcorn safe in your home. You have to go nowhere, okay, and be able to get your ticket right now and save 60% off and just be like, wow, I can sit with a notebook in my hand, get all the notes, see ASIM Rich in action, see all these other people here I've heard about possibly in the past. You might recognize some faces there. If you've been following a lot of the industry, you'll see some big heavy hitters in the industry speak and share all these great secrets with you to help you catapult your results in your online business, especially when you're building a business online and you're doing it possibly alone with no support, no guidance, nothing, right, Rich? I mean, that's tough.
Yeah, it's
that's tough to build a business by yourself.
It is. You know, I remember why I struggled in the beginning is because I really had that guidance that I really needed. But once I got the guidance, it really catapulted my success like that.
Sure did.
And then, you know, look at us now. I mean, how far we've come and the struggles we've been through and,
yes,
you know, what we've learned. Mentorship is everything.
And mentorship is everything. Without that mentorship, we would have never known what to do. And we've had some trying times. And you know what? When you attend that event, I forgot what day we're going to be speaking on. I don't know if it's a Saturday or Sunday. They haven't really told us yet, which is awesome. Great. We got to find out later. But when it's our turn, we want everybody to pack the house. We want you to be there. Don't miss a beat, man.
This is not a one-night thing. This is 2 days.
It's a 2-day thing. It's 2 full days experience. You're going to learn from the best of the best and create relationships on social media that will serve you for life. I mean, you can hit us up on Facebook. You'll be able to connect with the speakers. You'll be able to communicate kind of like what you would at a live event. You rub elbows, right? And you get to hang out with them, sit at the table or at the bar, and you'll be able to hit chit-chat. Well, we kind of have to put that on hold since we're all quarantined. So now we have to do it like this. So we're going to leverage off of video technology and use, you know, the virtual summit and do it this way. It's a lot easier. Go ahead, click the link below, healworldwideteam.com. Healworldwideteam.com is the link, and it'll take you to the page right here where you get all those details about the live event, Heal at Home 2020.
Exactly. So lock arms with our top earners and discover the step-by-step exactly what they're doing to get amazing results. And, you know, just so you know the speakers, let me just actually scroll through here. Okay. Let's see. Let's go down a little bit lower. So much value. Let's go over to the speakers. Oh, boom, right here. So we got Daniel Kump, entrepreneur, Heal VIP. Michael Lauren Mansell, entrepreneur, Heal VIP. Entrepreneur, Heal VIP. ASIM Rich. Hey, here we are. Paulo Barroso, Keith and Jamie Chasen, Rob Ford, Beast.
Everybody know who Rob Ford is. Right. He's going to be speaking at this live event as well. We got Carlos Conchesso, Paolo Barendio, Alex Zubarev, Nicole Burchett, and the one and only legend in the industry, veteran Michael Price. Michael Price is going to be a speaker as well. We got Christy Jensen, one of our own top earner students, Adam Shelton. He's going to be speaking on there. And we got Jimmy Swin, Lane at the Range, Sherry Sharman, Lauren Barley, a.k.a. Lala, is going to be there. Paul Munson, Richard Munson, Jay Chanel Smith, Stephanie Carroll, Rhonda Ford. Look at all these great people here. Michael and Christina Slon. And I think there's probably going to be some surprise guest speakers too.
Oh my God.
So we don't know. So this thing is like packed with value. It's a lot of people's experience here. They're going to come. They're going to share a piece of what they want to know to give you what's working right now on the internet. We're not going to give you stuff that's fluff. We're not going to BS you. We're not going to give you any of that old theory stuff. This is stuff that's working right now in each of these leaders' businesses that's really going to help you out.
Absolutely. And I mean, look at this lineup. This lineup here, these are veterans, guys. We are all veterans in the marketplace, and we are teaching you exactly what you need to do to find out what's working now today in today's marketplace, right? And when I saw Michael Price, I was like, what? Michael Price, like a legend, man.
Yes, he's an author, a speaker, motivational trainer. I mean, he does a lot. He really does. I'm glad to see him there as well.
Absolutely, guys. So get your ticket before that price goes up, because it will go up, and you don't want to pay. You don't want to be that guy or that gal that pays $4.97 for a ticket. You want to be the one that pays $197.
5 days, 5 hours, and 55 minutes. Look at the fives flying. Woo, we are in alignment here, Rich. Look at that countdown.
5, 5, 55.
Well, I like it the 5. It's good.
I should look at 5, 5, 55, 5.
There you
go. Right
go. So get your ticket. Make sure that you do. And when you purchase your ticket, what you're going to get is an email confirmation that you purchased your ticket along with your receipt of purchase. And then what we want to do in order for you to qualify for your bonuses is contact us by email and make sure that you send us a copy so that we can give you your bonuses. We can't really see who purchased the ticket, but we can see, if you send us an email, we'll be able to follow up with you and be able to give you those bonuses.
Well, not only that, but I mean, right here in the messenger, you can send us a personal message with that information, and it'll say the transaction ID. That'd be a lot faster, a lot easier.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
Rich is that technical. I'm not
I'm the
technical.
tech guy. So,
You're the technical
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
Are you going to be talking about? So are you guys seeing this? Is this awesome or what? Let us know in the chat what your reaction is from all of this. From what we just shared just now with you. Are you loving this or what?
Yeah, this is amazing. Like what's going on. And I'm so excited because everybody gets, oh my God, to get all the,
Yes.
Get all this information from like the
Yes.
top people in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
It's like not just
Yes.
us. I mean, but we're talking a lot of people here.
Yes. And
You
if
know?
you have any questions,
There's
I mean,
always something new to learn.
we'll spare a good extra 5 to 10 minutes here and give you some extra time. Obviously, where are you going to go? You're not going to go anywhere. Maybe the bathroom or get a drink right in the kitchen. But here's the thing. I want you to put a question in the chat about anything that we talked about that you obviously want to ask us. I mean, right now, we'll just do some Q&A. And normally we do like hot seats and stuff like that. But this is totally unique in itself. This is different. This is like on the cuff, off the cuff when we're talking about here. And we wanted to share this event with you guys because you know what? There are a lot of people right now investing into college courses. What did you get from that? Did you generate 6 figures from taking a college course ever? Anybody ever do that? Let me tell you something. There's so much stuff out there, so much information, traditional education, but it didn't pay you like you thought it would pay you.
No.
This education, in the words of Jim Rohn, self-education will pay you a fortune.
For life.
For life. Please understand the differences between traditional education and self-education, okay? Make sure you get your ticket.
And here's what happens too. You might think to yourself like, oh, well, that's a lot of speakers. Oh, that's a lot of information. I don't want to get overwhelmed. But here's the bottom line. It only takes one thing that you hear that completely changes your perspective on everything.
Absolutely.
Not only that, but catapults your business to the new stratosphere. The one idea, the one thought, right? That one thing that you hear from just one speaker completely just goes, oh my God, I never knew that. Oh my God, I was doing that, but I was missing that part. Oh, thank you so much. And boom.
That's it.
There you go.
That's all. So
all
it's worth it.
Oh my God.
It's so worth it.
It's so worth
you know,
it.
even the ticket $497 itself is still undersold. It could be worth more than that. But you don't have to leave. You could stay home. It's called Heal at Home. So stay home. Get in front of the TV with your family. If you're living with your family and you're quarantined with them, get some popcorn going. Get out some notebooks. Say, guess what, family? Today we're just going to be watching this. We're not going to watch the ball game. We're not going to watch it. There's no ball game really going on. Anything. No games, right? We're going to have to watch this. Why? Because this is going to change our lives. This is going to help us learn new skill sets for the year 2020 and beyond. Right? Because by year 2021, you should already be like learning this stuff and be able to start implementing, executing. It's going to be awesome to be there. And if you live alone, you know what? And you've been wanting to learn a new skill set, but you can't afford college, forget about college. Yeah, I said it. So what? Forget about college. It's not going to pay you a 6-figure income. You could do this right here from your living room right now and get your ticket so that you could literally create and design an incredible lifestyle of freedom.
And that's the thing, guys. It is about freedom.
It is.
Right? It is about freedom.
As you can see.
And freedom does not necessarily mean like, let me get on a plane and catch coronavirus. Freedom means like also being safe. Right? Also being safe.
Being able to call your own shots. That's freedom.
Exactly.
That's right.
Call your own shots. And we talked about that so many times, even in the early days. Baby, remember how we used to talk about that? We say, it's not just about the traveling. It's not just about, everybody. For freedom means something different for everyone.
Exactly.
Success means different for everyone. Maybe you got to pay off a mortgage, right? Maybe you got to pay off your car.
Maybe you got to pay some medical bills.
You got to pay some medical bills.
We know.
Right?
We know.
We get it. We understand.
Yep. You got to pay for prescriptions. Excuse me. I'm trying to spit this out. But prescriptions cost money.
Yeah.
Who are the real drug cartels? The Food and Drug Administration. Yeah, right. You know,
You crack me up.
that's why we got supplements. So it's important that you understand, you're doing this for you and your family. And if you can call the shots and have freedom like we've experienced, and still continue to experience, we want that for you. We want that for you. We don't want to be still living in this. Trust me, nobody wants to still be living in this.
Yeah, this is
we got to get back to, where the things were, but it's going to be a new normal and you got to learn to adapt. That's why when I look at this, here's the thing. I'll leave you with this, guys. Definitely go to this website, healworldwideteam.com. That's our link. Go to healworldwideteam.com. Get your ticket right now and let me know that you bought your ticket by posting a 2 in the chat. So here's the thing, right? Every morning, the gazelle has to wake up and it has to go and look for food. And it has to literally go out there early as it can to go hunt and look for food so it can survive. And it also has to protect itself from the lion because it has to be cunning and it has to run really fast. And every morning the lion has to wake up because he's starving. And he knows that if he doesn't eat, he'll die. And the point of all this that I just said is when you wake up in the morning, you still got to run. So how you running? How are you running? Right?
I love when you tell those quick little stories like that. Gets me all like inspired and excited.
Well, that comes from reading. You got to read. If you don't read, you don't increase your vocabulary. You sound like an idiot. You got to read. And then you have more information to share and create great content like this.
or think about this. Or listening to audiobooks too.
Audiobooks is reading too, because it's audiobooks. You listen auditory, you'll be able to absorb the information. Or if you're like me, I like a physical book. Yeah. I like the feel of a book. And I read it at night. I read a book at night.
Well, yeah, audiobooks are really important for me because, when I listen to something, I memorize it.
Yes.
It's just, I'm a musician. So for me, listening is like the thing for me.
Yeah.
So when I listen to things, it's like, I know, I remember a lot of really important information.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, I've learned a lot of new skill sets mentally. Have you witnessed that? It's just about really being consistent with that and really setting up your mindset. Yes. And I'm sure Steven is going to be talking about that.
Steven Munson, incredible guy, great CEO, really great person to know, and still learning more about him every single time that he speaks. And you'll get to hear him, as the MC. He's going to be opening it up and everything. And he's going to have his own little take as well. He's going to be talking about. And I just want everybody to experience this Heal at Home live event. Tracy Lee says, question, will we be able to interact with all of you while it's going on? Well, there's going to be a lot going on. I will tell you, I don't have the agenda in front of me, but I do know that I have done a virtual summit in the past. And the way it's set up is they're probably going to focus on the speakers. There's going to be a lineup of speakers each day. So for the 2 days event, that's what's going to happen. And unless they open for Q&A, maybe, but I doubt it. I think mostly it's going to be with all those people there. You're probably going to be just doing more watching than anything.
Just like a real live event.
And like a live virtual event. And you can still comment and they'll just see all your comments, but I don't think you'll be able to interact.
That's a little bit different because normally in a live event, you don't say anything. You just sit there and watch. Yeah. Right. And gather the information.
No.
But now you get to actually comment.
Yeah, it's going to look like a hangout, I think. It's going to be probably like a hangout. I don't know what platform they're using, but I know that when you purchase your ticket, those details will be emailed to you. And if you have to work, if let's say you're a first responder, we love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are in the field saving lives.
Salute you.
You're a first responder and you bought a ticket. Listen. And you can't be there. We totally understand that. This goes for anybody, even if you're not a first responder. But I'm just giving a shout out to you guys. You can still get your ticket, and then the company will provide you the replay. So you'll have the replay. Okay. So if you bought a ticket, but you kind of bummed out, like, man, I want to be there live, but I got to go to work. That's all right.
Yep.
We got you back. Make sure that you buy the ticket because you'll be in the system, and they're going to automatically send you the replay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's powerful.
So there's no reason to miss it.
That's powerful.
You're not going to miss it. You're not going to miss it. And when you do attend, make sure you guys, definitely hit us up. If you're watching us on our fan page and you're not our friend yet, send us a Facebook friend request. Please let us know who you are so we can connect. I mean, I think I got some room in our profile to take some more friends.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Pretty much we like the people that we connect with are people who are actually going to talk to us.
Yes, we got rid of a lot of deadbeats.
Yeah, a lot of people who don't really,
Bye, see ya.
no value, right?
Yep.
Yes. So anyhow, all right.
Nobody's putting number 2. What is going on
And
here?
anybody who bought their ticket, say, I got my ticket. I think we have to watch out with the comments. 2, 1, kind of confusing. Let's do it this way. I got my ticket. Put it in the chat. I got my ticket. Let me see it. I'm going to get a drink of water.
Then pass that over to me. So who got their ticket, guys? Come on now. Put it in the chat.
Ain't nothing left. There's only a little bit left.
Oh, okay. Who got their ticket?
All right, Margaret.
All right.
All right. Awesome.
Somebody's
She
getting
got her ticket. All right. Who
bonuses.
else? Who else got their ticket? Rich, we got our ticket. We're speakers and we got our ticket.
Yeah. We pay for our own ticket.
That's right. Lamar said he got his ticket. Tracy Lee said he's got his ticket. All right. Awesome. Who else got their ticket?
Awesome.
Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see who
Go.
got their ticket. This is important because I'm telling you, you got your ticket. You're locked in. This is great. And you'll be able to get those bonuses.
Send us the message on Facebook with your transaction ID, so that way we can give you your bonuses.
Yes. From this live that you had just
From this
watched,
live.
make sure that you tell us that you were on the live, you bought the ticket, and you want your bonuses. We're going to give you your bonuses.
Yes, and on top of that, if you're watching us on YouTube, because we are live on YouTube as well, be sure to send us a comment here, say you got your ticket, and then what I want you guys to do is just hit us up on Facebook.
Yes, do that.
Okay.
I can't
See.
take it. I can't take it. I'm so
excited.
excited. I'm so
like,
excited.
I know, me too. me
Holy
too.
cow, it's like making me hot right now.
You need to open the window or something?
I don't know. I need to take this damn sweater off. It's too hot. Temperature dropped or something. Okay. Lamar says, Rich, she left you high and dry with the water.
Over thirsty. Beep.
I was thirsty. I'll get you more. Okay, Deborah Schaefer says she's got her ticket. Sophia Sock got her ticket. Awesome. Richard Osborne says, what did I miss? I just got on. Where the hell were you?
Richard Osborne.
Where did you go?
Get your ticket.
Unless you were at work, because we're quarantined. I'd be interested to know where the hell were you at? We were live. All right, where else? Let's see.
See,
Did
Tracy
I miss
Lee.
it? Yeah, I
I
said
got my
Tracy.
ticket.
Tracy got it. Yep.
Let's see here.
Go back up. Carrie Ann
Ah.
Carson joined the live. Hello, Carrie Ann.
Carrie Ann, did you get your ticket?
Ricardo Vio. Ricardo Vio, did you get your ticket? Karen Larson, did you get your ticket? Adam Shelton, I don't even say it. He's a speaker.
He's a speaker.
He got a ticket.
He got a
He
ticket.
like probably one of the first
Yeah.
ones that got a ticket.
Yeah. That dude's the early bird.
That's all like
That's one of those birds that gets the worm real quick.
we love our Adam.
He's up before the sun rises.
Yes, we
And
love
he's
him.
sucking up a worm.
Rhonda Schaefer says, OMG. Geeta Dubar, welcome. Did you get your ticket? Kimberly Natasha, hello, my dear. Did you get your ticket? Let's see. Ida, did you get your ticket? Let's see if Ida got her ticket.
I think Ida got a ticket.
You think Ida got her
I
ticket?
think so, yeah.
I didn't see that.
I got to hear from Ida first, though.
Ida, if you got your ticket, say it in there.
Say,
Okay.
I got my ticket.
Yes. Kim Hackett, did you get your ticket? Welcome to the live. Ramzan, wow. What? I'm so sorry. Ramzan, I hope I said your name right. Ramzan, did you get your ticket?
So in case you guys don't know what we're talking about, okay?
Yeah. What
I'm gonna
ticket to
give you
what?
guys
Ticket to what? To freedom. That's what it is. Your ticket to
Ticket
freedom.
freedom, baby. Ticket to freedom.
Did you get your ticket?
Let me see here. Let me go over to my share screen one more time.
I'm telling you, it's no different than a live event. And going to a place physically and
No,
having
it's not.
a
It's
plane
not.
ticket, don't need to buy one.
This is a
Uber or
listen,
Lyft, don't need them.
This is a Heal at Home Health and Wealth and beyond 2020 and beyond. An online event like no other, live between April 18th and 19th, 2020. And the host is Stephen Munson. Whoops, going too fast there. And as you can see right here, you actually have 5 days, 5 hours, and 40 minutes and 46 seconds to get that ticket at the discounted price of $197. You don't want to pay $497. You want to pay $197. Okay, so make sure you reserve your seat. Click the button here. Reserve your seat. Lock it in, because this event is going to change your life like no other.
Yeah.
Where have you seen any live event like this? Maybe with one speaker, maybe with two speakers, 4 at the most I've seen, but nothing like this, guys. Nothing like this. Let me give you the 9 reasons why you should attend. Find out how our 6-figure earners are growing their business. Learn how to create a massive online brand. Learn how to create a millionaire mindset and build strength with your thought process. Woo! That's powerful right there.
Mhm.
List building and monetization. You got to build a list, guys. You're struggling to get going, need a boost? Well, you know what? Let me take a step back with the list building, because list building is always changing. And this is why that event's going on, because you need to understand what's going on today, not yesterday. Okay? Number 6, master the skills that will pay you for a lifetime. Number 7, become a better leader. We can all become a better leader.
Absolutely, yes.
Number 8, create inspiration and leverage with your team. If you're a network marketer, get your ticket.
Oh,
priceless.
yes, absolutely. Especially you guys.
Yeah, y'all need help.
We'll help you out. Let's get things going, man.
Priceless content.
Yes.
Okay? Check this out. Check it out. Ow! Look at this. Look at these speakers, guys. Once again, Daniel Kump, Michael and Lauren Mansell, Asa Rich. You know who we are. Paulo Barroso, Keith and Jamie Jameson, Rob Ford, Carlo Conceso. That dude's a beast. Paulo Berengio, this guy's a beast. Alex, we're all beasts. All of us are beasts here. Look at this. Alex Zubarev, Nicole, Michael Price, Christy Jensen, Adam Shelton, Jimmy Schwinn, Lane. I mean, come on. Lane's amazing. Sherry Sharman, Lauren Barley. Oh, gosh, I love her. She's like another mom. Paul Munson, Richard Munson. And, you know, here she is. Make the announcement. Come on.
Jay Chanel.
Oh, come on now. Stephanie Carroll, Rhonda Ford, Michael, Christina Slaughton, and you decide. And there's more.
Mystery guest speakers. We do not know who these people are.
No,
but
because you got to get
telling
your ticket.
Yep.
You want to find out what these mystery guests are. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Oh, boy. Hey, when it comes to being a secret, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even know what it is.
No, we don't.
So, I mean, this is going to be really once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for everybody. So make sure you get your ticket. Don't sleep on this.
HealWorldwideTeam.com. Go to the website, get your ticket, and check your inbox for confirmation details.
Ow! And send a message to us in Messenger so we can give you your bonuses.
Yes,
Okay?
definitely. Blow up our messenger.
Blow up our messenger.
Blow up our
man,
messenger.
I got my ticket. I want my bonuses.
That's it. Let us know, and we'll send it right over to you. Yeah.
Yep, over $1,000 worth of bonuses.
That is true. It is
Yeah.
over $1,000 in worth
Yeah.
bonuses. Yeah. Fantastic. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end the live. And I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to be here, to interact with us, enjoy that time of being quarantined together. Because you know what you're going through, what we're going through, we all going through it together, right?
We're all going together,
Ain't
man.
nobody in the exception to the rule. We all got to be quarantined.
Yep.
Stay inside. Stay the hell inside as much as possible, okay?
Unless you got to go out and get food.
Unless you got to go out and get food. Cover yourselves up. Be mindful of other people. Follow social distancing rules. Everywhere has them. Lots of public places have them. Even the grocery stores have them. Make sure that you actually protect yourselves and your family.
And lock arms with us, because if you lock arms with us, we get to build a business together. That means that you don't build a business alone. You build a business together with Ace and Rich. And with
On
that
the
being
dream
said,
team.
With that being said, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Lady Boss Coach Ace. I love you guys. Peace and blessings.
We are Ace and Rich, and this quarantine stream is a wrap. Take care, guys.
Bye.